City commissioners passed an ordinance that states establishments selling alcohol, just like the one behind me, can stay open until 4 a.m. if they choose to, although they must abide by the long-standing city policy to stop selling beer, wine, and liquor by 2 a.m.
According to Maddox, empirical research and scientific data have shown that high school students learn better if they have later starting times for school. In response to that, the school board has set up a program to possibly enforce new starting times next year.
With Tallahassee being the home of two major universities, the availability of Uber as well as the low fare rates have made it easier for tipsy drivers to choose a higher ride over driving themselves. The Tallahassee Police Department believes that Uber has helped reduce alcohol-related accidents as well as DUI arrests. Florida Health Department have recently announced that the flu had been regionally spreading in the state of Florida, with Tallahassee being one of the top 4 cities experiencing elevated activity. Although it is late in the season, it is very important that you keep yourself protected from the bug. Medicines like these can help aid in symptoms if you're feeling a bit under the weather.
Due to the falling of oil prices, gas have been at historic lows, which have led consumers to more discretionary spending and a lower price at the pump. However, officials do say that gas will be on the rise again.
Leon County Schools and Neighborhood Medical Center partnered together to open a medical clinic on Ricketts High School campus. The Envision Clinic will offer dental and primary health care services to citizens in the surrounding community. Officials believe that not having direct access to health care can negatively impact a child's learning, and they are hoping to turn that around with the new location on Ricketts High School campus. For News 20 at 5, I'm Danielle Johnson. The Tallahassee City Commissioners are moving forward with the Affordable Housing Plan. Its purpose is to provide strategic direction to help the city prioritize existing resources. Carolyn McClain is grateful for the plan and assisting her with housing.
For me right now, they pay over half of my light bill, which is $188, and I pay the rest through my family because they help me pay my light bill and they pay all of my rent.
While the broader strategic plan is being developed, assisting efforts for housing rehabilitation will be expanded in target areas such as the South Side. The general definition of the Affordable Housing Plan is assuming that a tenant or homeowner does not have to pay more than 30% of their income for housing costs. That includes utilities, rent, mortgage, and insurance. The plan focuses specifically on the housing and community development needs of low and moderate income persons as defined by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Director of Community Housing and Human Services Michael Parker talked about the process of the plan.
Would be to do a comprehensive review of what the housing needs are in our community and then develop a plan with production targets as to how many units of affordable housing or how many households we plan on serving during the course of a year.
This plan will be developed in conjunction with other public sector entities, private sector groups, and citizens. For News 20 at 5, I'm Danielle Johnson. The City of Tallahassee Commissioners approved the selling of Gay Street parking lot at the latest commission meeting to North American Properties Southeastern Corporation. The plan is to redevelop the property with retail and residential space, which officials hope to complement uses in the Gaines Street and Madison Street area. The parcel is located at the intersection of Gay and Gaines Street. Michael Heron, a local resident, expressed concern of the upcoming redevelopment.
I mean, there's like no free parking here anymore. It seems like everywhere you kind of have to pay at least $1 or so to park for any extended amount of time. So,
real estate management staff negotiated a price of a little over $140,000, which is $5.50 per square foot. Although future revenues from the parking spots will go to North American Properties, the city is requiring a minimum of 25 parking spaces to remain on site, and they will control the rate structure. Public Information Specialist Carrie Poole provided information about the approval.
The property was purchased by a developer who's purchased an adjacent property with plans to redevelop it into retail and residential space.
According to city documents, the price of the lot is a cost recovery value based on the price paid by the city for the property. The cons of that decision is the temporary loss of 33 parking spots to local commuters. However, they will argue that it will facilitate development and provide revenue for the Deficiencies Fund. For News 20 at 5, I'm Danielle Johnson. House Bill 1163 may help Florida A&M Athletics Department get a boost in revenue under a bill that will allow organizations to sell alcohol at games and outdoor events if they choose to. State Representative Alan Williams sponsored the bill and believes it will have an impact on the university.
This will give FAMU, I think, a greater opportunity to bring back alumni, have other outdoor events, be able to generate revenue for the university and for the foundation. That hopefully will help benefit the university, whether it's for student scholarships or for other resources they need in the future.
Designated areas in downtown Tallahassee were allowed to sell alcohol at outdoor events. Those areas started at Park Avenue and stretched south to Orange Avenue and goes as far west as Wanish Way. Brian Henry, pitching coach for Florida A&M's baseball team, thinks alcohol sales will be a good addition.
I'm all about generating that extra income, and if selling alcoholic beverages is what it takes, then I'm all for it.
The bill that was signed into law by Governor Rick Scott extends the boundary west to include the Lawson Center and Bragg Memorial Stadium in addition to Jake Gaither Gym. The intent of the bill was to allow organizations such as the NAACP and the Urban League to sell alcoholic beverages at campus gatherings right here on Florida A&M's campus, at Al Lawson and Bragg Memorial Stadium. For News 20 at 5, I'm Danielle Johnson.